Greetings everyone, please give a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Okay, looks like that's all going good. Yep, looks like that's all good to go. Oh, lock preview, enable preview, disable preview to save some resources. Yeah, that should be all good. Activate the live stream chats. That's all good. Yep, looks like that's all good. Give me another moment to check my other computer. Yep, and looks like everything's good to go. So let's get started. 2 replays were submitted to the site that you should get replays from. The one is only 2 megabytes, the other one 13, so I have no idea how good they are. So let's take a look. Oops, I need to switch over here. Perfect. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another not Computer Heroes Age Mythology replay. Oops, looks like the camera's a little bit sensitive. There we go. So on the right side is the blue Zeus, we got China number 2. So on the left side is the red Nuwa, we got Gabo 21. Gabu? Gabu. There's 2 O's. So it's gotta be an O sound. Either way, let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Initial eco phase. Of course, got the granny next to the zebra. I wonder how zebra tastes. When it comes to relaxing map, got Olar's bow, increasing the range and eyesight of ranged soldiers by 1. Very nice. Over here, got the tusk of Deng King, which does a pair of pigs will probably spawn in a temple. A pair of pigs. Is that like collectible, harvestable pigs? Skyland has been deployed in the field. We do have the tower Setsu, increases towers damage against myth units, so it'd be a good defense tool, especially for initial myth unit. And we got the Tay of Fee, give access of a Fee will periodically spawn a temple if killed. Pioneer, which is a German word for engineer. Gotta be a more Chinese name for the word pioneer.
Lege.
Scout is here. Villagers, of course, collecting up these various zebra. Scout stabbing. That's probably not a great use of Scout. Scout will go down. Probably just sort of forgot about it. Foolish loss of a Scout. Scouts are still always useful.
Etimi.
Temple now queuing up. Athena's almost research will give access to Minotaur. Over here do have Ha 2, give access to Kwang Ki, which I believe over here we do have creation, gives a number of clay peasants. Over here do have some of these Kafus being deployed on the field, your unique villager variant. And there is the whatchamacallit, Kwang Ki. It is a myth unit, can go from flying to ground state. Of course, the Greek heroes all have a range attack, so Greek heroes are particularly useful against its range ability. We've got a couple Minotaur on the field. Norms push forward. And we've got this one now being built. They got the heroic Kafu to be useful for defense against this Minotaur, getting some excellent damage there. Leaving down, and we'll kill off there. Gets stoned to death there, and I guess this is why this replay is only 2 megabytes. Let's go on to the actual proper replay. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another 8 Mythology replay. Spawned on the south side as the blue patron goddess, we got a face. I think I recognize that name. No, wait, no, I've seen that face, a similar face in Club Heroes 1. By the way, on the north side as the red Nuwa, we got Eric, BR. Clearly BR means battle rifle, right? If my Halo 3 days remember anything. Give me a moment to fix the camera speed.
In which
Hippopotamus now being slain for delicious meat. I wonder how hippopotamus taste.
Enito.
Priest moving around. No obelisk deployed on the field just yet. When it comes to relics on the map, we do have the Arrows of Hercules. Increase the attack of ranged soldiers and heroes by 5%. Very useful for most civilizations. Eye of Horus here improves town city's population capacity by 4. I think that also provides the settlements, town settlements, but I'm not sure. And Nose Sphinx increased building hit points by 50%, which is okay. It's situationally good. And Blue Crystal Shard, which makes villagers gather wood and gold faster, so a very useful one there. Got obelisks being put on the field. We do also now have Flood in the Nile, give the patron goddess a bit of food trickle. We do now, of course, have the Kafun Chicken. Temple now being established. Got some silos being put on the field, but it's not missile silos, so they're not very fun. Another housing being built, utilizing the free production capability of some structures. My apologies if you hear me open up my drink. Got now the Prosperity God power being activated for our additional gold generation. Very nice. My apologies if you heard my drink. We've got now the free myth unit here, the Kong Key, and we got a very late age of Bast. That's sort of interesting. One for prosperity in age 1. We got some priests in the field, got some relics obtained. So she has gone for a lot of gold here. A lot of those have been pulled off it, rotating down here for the town center. There we go, that's why. She deployed out prosperity just to get the gold going for a quick secondary town center. Nice little technique. The Kwang Ki, or how to pronounce it, is a myth unit that can also toggle between flying and running on the ground. Nice little hybrid unit. That's the obelisk with total momentum no longer. We do already have another town center established up here. Huh, even with the using the prosperity like that. Red was able to get this town center up pretty quickly. Since of these new Chinese civilizations, I really don't know much about them. These Kafus are 150 resources, a bit of favor cost. It looks like they are ×3 villager. Right now they're providing a 2.93. The heroic one collecting up wood is right now even higher. All these individual villagers are providing 8.5. So they're even better than ×3 at the moment. Sky Lantern has gone down. We got another Sphinx push way forward. The Pioneer, which is the German word for engineer, getting some damage on the Sphinx. Offering 7.7 damage at pretty slow attack speed. But he has a good number of them on the field at the moment. Blows up more Sky Lanterns there. I hear some more monuments now being built. Right now it has 10 additional or 9 additional villagers. And the Chinese players have access to Nuwa to get some temporary peasants on the field. Prosperity has, of course, subsided. And it looks like the patron goddess is vying for the Scorpion Mans, which also should give her not shifting sands ancestors, right? Pyongki is over here. Good number of pioneers are deployed in the field. Imperial Academy now being built here. We haven't aged up here. Gomang give access to the Taowu. Focus on cavalry and wood gathering. Yeah. Even though I'm pretty familiar with the original Age of Mythology version of the game, I'm not familiar with the extended edition Chinese factions, other than it feels like these are it's a complete redesign, because the extended edition Chinese faction was absolutely horrible, and also straight up money grab. Everything was just a really horrible reskin, and even they didn't even take time to reskin some stuff in the campaign. Husbandry now being researched. Number of villagers there, and now got both the ancestors and eclipse activated there. See some villagers to quickly hit. Great 1-2 punch there. The Chinese age up's not available just yet. Not sure how many villagers she saved. But it looks like about 9 village difference and slightly evened out. This Kafu could go down next. There's the Taowu, which is a melee unit. Oh, nice little charge attack there. Has really high crush damage, low attack speed, so it's more of a myth unit siege weapon. Has a little bit of range, which is not a big surprise. This is how large the entity is. That may just make it so its melee animation actually connects properly and shown properly. But it does rapidly traverse across the land. That is a very fast recharge time for that charge attack. Otherwise, it appears to be pretty slow. I don't know what the range of that charge attack is. You now have, I'm assuming that is the Chinese version of Fortress. Also trains cavalry. Chinese cavalry with powerful abilities. You have some chariot archers being employed in the field. If he scouts out the composition of the Chinese player, camel riders may be best, since he looks like he's going for the cavalry focus. You now have sages, heroes. Also acts as a healer. We do now have Thoth being researched. Got the fast mythic age for the patron goddess. Going to bring in some Phoenix, or at least have access to Meteor Strike. That's probably more primary use of that.
Gary.
Let's take out Pioneer there. Here comes the Taowu. We also got Levy here. Going for Levy mid-gold stronghold. Seeing how expensive strongholds can get, plus they do cost a bit of favor, that's a little bit more understandable than Levy and conscription on the barracks. I think a decent amount of gold there. Could perhaps charge for another prosperity if needed. Even close to that as well. We got some goats here. At least 8 goat can be obtained. Scorpion Man here. Machine workshop. Meteor Strike being summoned somewhere. Hits the farms. It's a pretty nice strike. Farms are relatively expensive to get going. And all the farms go down. Number of villagers go down. Camel Rider there. I don't know what's left of the Chinese. He's down less villagers opponent. But excellent Meteor Strike there. As we do have the Age of Course here. The Gongan. The stone walls being erected there. Every single one of those is also a gate. The Scorpion will go down, trying to prep the town setup, which didn't go down. Camel Rider does go down. I think the stone walls are a bit of overreaction. Let's see, this does provide also God of Floods and Rebellion, Focus Heroes and Cavalry. Some sort of horror effect is being applied here. What it is, I'm not really sure. There's the dragon. The King Long. Camel Rider Special 4. They are champions. Priest here for fire support against the dragon. Does 50 damage. 9 AoE. That's pretty wide AoE. Looks like it spits out water. Attack speed normal. That looks like it was charge attack. Priest is going to get overran. You now have the White Horse Cavalry. Melee Cavalry with a special range attack. Good against ranged soldiers. So Camel Riders will be just fine. Do have some medium halberdiers. The counter cavalry unit. Here comes the Camel Riders.
In wedge.
May need to get out some more anti-myth units for blue. Going for Camel Archers now as well as Camel Riders. And let's see, Great Flood. Target a path to destruction of Chasmic Flood that sweeps units and annihilates buildings. So that sounds like a attack line similar to Undermine, but probably a bit more devastating and wet. Looks like red is actually out of food, so can't get the village production going properly. We got some priests here. Priests do have good multipliers versus myth units, but feel like they're a little bit weak at the moment overall.
Great.
Priests are classified as hero, doesn't say ranged here, soldier. So in theory, these counter archer units are not, these White Horse Cavalry will not do any bonus damage versus them. Getting some decent AoE damage there. Large amount of camels going down, just hitting by too many effects there, too much AoE as well. Plus there's a good amount of counter cavalry units. These mini the Dao swordsmen are just slow attack speed frontline. Hardy soldier. I think there's a good number of halberdiers there as well. There's some Chuko news mixed on in as well. They have slow attack speed but high burst. They do offer, if you look at DPS, it is slightly higher than 1. Then their damage is shown there. Towns that are now being built. We do now have funeral rites now being researched, which will be a bit of gold refund. A bit of insurance policy, just not full coverage. Red's pushing over to the left. We do now have the settlement almost built. Red is slightly behind on civilians. Blue could start eyeing for some trade if needed. Go for that a little bit early on. There's still plenty of gold on the map, so maybe not. And blue has great presence on the map. There's got another fortress being established there. Blue's push right forward. Trade archers firing away. As units push right forward, bit of damage on these dragons. There are no priests in the area, and Camel Riders push right forward here. Blue does have a large military in the field. There's a great flood and high mobility. Got a good number of camels swept up there. Took some good damage. Whoa! That thing reaches pretty good distance. And swipe away most of that stuff. We do now have the creation being activated, so we've got some clay peasants somewhere. Pushing forward, trying to hit the dragon. Camel riders charging way forward as well. More other torrents being summoned by the dragon. The dragon does cost a decent amount of wood. Another dragon push right forward. That's a good splash hit there.
In which
More Chico news, more Dao swordsmen being put on the field, and also going for heavy range soldiers. Also queued up the heavy infantry. You're now the military camps now being established. Military camp being established, and right now I'm being hit by frame rate issues. Give me a moment while I pull up my task manager to a quick look and see what am I being consumed. Nothing's at 100%, just probably the single core nature of Asian mythology. Not sure being frames on the recording itself. Oh, we got a nice little stun hit there, snaring one of these camels. These guys could back on off, also getting tied up by the blocker. Yeah, if I were to kill Firefox, that may help out. Did help out a little bit. You now have the Sky Lanterns push way forward, floating their way forward. They're quickly getting shot down though. Priest being hit a little bit. Now the siege workshop being established, multiple siege workshops. A large number of siege workshops there. I think another way I can reduce the frame rate issue is if I were to reduce the quality of my avatar. Oh, it's also a bit of a black box showing up right there. There we go, that should help out. Probably reducing shadows will help out as well. I might try to do that next game. Up north, we do have camel riders charging way forward. These good damage on these forces. Prosperity now being active once again by the patron goddess. I'll try and grab as much gold as possible. Camel riders should just be dispersed. Try to claim multiple villages, attacking multiple areas. A lot of dragons in the field. Feels like some of these myth units are a little bit stronger with this new faction because most of the arrow myth units get ripped apart by these heroes. Got another stun net there. Blue's trying to back off a little bit there. Of course, they've got an the divine shield active here. Dragon seeing a bit of damage there. Those go down. Of course, got some champion Dao swordsmen here. More Phoenix being summoned, as well as some axemen. Camel riders charging way forward. Another pair of Phoenix there. I don't know if myth units, ranged myth units can hit other ranged myth units or flying myth units. Guess we'll find out soon enough. We've got a large number of batting rams or siege towers style being established. Camel riders charging way forward, they will be ripped apart.
into you.
There is an opening there for Blue to exploit. Blue has a decent amount of forward production here as well, so maybe a stream of infantry units could swarm on in. That is red. Not looks like the Phoenix got converted somehow. So now Siege Tower's there, starting to push his way forward. Some of his cameras being split on charge for his bow. Got a good number of Axemen and Chariot Archers being queued on up. Chariot Archers probably be a decent backline unit. They're effectively a mounted archer. Number of fortress over here. And looks like this Phoenix may go down. Or maybe not. Looks like Blue needs to get out more priests to deal with all these dragons. And here comes Siege Towers trying to break through these earthen fortifications. All the earthen fortifications have gone down now. Siege Towers push forward, villagers trying to intercept them. Blues advance on this town center. We do have fortified town center. I think I see some mercenaries here. Yep, mercenaries have been pulled in the field. Town center receiving some fire. A lot of mercenaries pulled in the field. Blue is pushing way forward. Has a good number of camel archers here, but there's just so many dragons in the area. He's going to have trouble dealing with them all. He's trying to fire away, but they're not super charged at the moment. They do decent damage, but nothing too significant at the moment. As it gone down, looks like another Phoenix has been stolen. Oh, that could be the same Phoenix. Camera is charging way forward. Both players have lost the town center now. Blue's town village was getting hit there by the Phoenix. Camera rider push way forward. Do have this guy here. This guy made the one who converts. Another ancestor being summoned somewhere. Where exactly, I'm not sure. Siege Tower is charging way forward, getting some damage with various stuff. Some of these extra villagers going down. Another earthen wall established. Right now, the patron goddess is lacking food, has plenty of wood, needs more food as well as a bit of gold. While the Chinese player does have plenty of food and missing wood and gold, but has some reserve. Got a large number of wave of siege crossbows being established. Got some exterior villagers there. They need to fall back. They need more wood here. Camel caravan stands by blue. Maybe better put the camel trade post over here and mark it. Another round of siege towers advancing. Right now, Red has a larger army. Just quickly trying to spam out what he can. Good number of Shupanu's being pulled on the field. He may want to go for something a bit more food and gold. He's been running low on wood. He does have a good number of queue of champion down swordsmen. Blue has not really a huge queue at the moment. Needs more gold. I think he just sold off all of his wood. Dragon does go down. And looks like Red is able to punch push out a large army, has 170 population military population field versus just 60. Gold is still being collected by blue. Patron Goddess has 49 builders on gold at the moment, but they also may include trade caravans. Good number of chariot archers in the field. They do have 19 range, so they're able to outrange a lot of stuff. Troubadours only have 14 range. These Troubadours are 3 population archer, same as these chariot archers. Chariot archers appear to have a lower DPS than these Troubadours, but of course has better range. Agent Garnet does have a decent amount of favor stored up, so another Eclipse and another Ancestor brought him in. Right now, the Patron Goddess is running low of all resources, trading a lot of their structures as for time to get more resources going. Let's try to finish off that hero. So these swordsmen are getting spin hits on those trade archers and not being marked to keep a distance. Trade archers have almost similar health to the Troubadours. Troubadours do cost 145 versus these trade archers 140. And that here has still not been picked off. It's very close to death. Does get picked off there. Troubadours right now have 33, 39 armor. Chargers have 38, 42. Priests are trying to deal with the dragon. We got these siege crossbows. Looks like they are siege weapons. Barrel does go down.
Into you.
Right now against all these Troubadours, maybe a good idea to try to make some slingers, but they may not even be medium slingers. I don't think I've seen these slingers at this game. Dragon's taking some hits there. Mercenary cavalry going down. That's pretty expensive. The Patron Goddess does have a decent amount of wood. Good number of those chariot archers go down there pretty much for free.
Into you, Garrick.
Not too much gold is left on the map, is there? Once all the gold goes down, red's going to be a bit of a difficult position. Blue has trade caravans. And of course, blue does have a bit of gold rebate on when units dying. Just 8 gold, nothing too significant. Another temple trying to be established there. Camel riders trying to push their way forward. More of these orb effects on the ground being applied to these trade archers. You just right now having severe trouble trying to deal with all of these dragons, as well as all the Troubadours. Now I've got a round of the mechanical ox caravans being summoned, which sounds like they're caravans. Pharaoh does go down again. Do have some defensive fire from the Miggle stronghold.
Into you.
Good amount of Miggle strongholds in the region, so there's a decent amount of defensive structures here to help protect. And Blue still has some of these camel riders trying to raid. We do have a good number of these traders being established. They're trying to trade with maybe right here. So the current trade is currently providing 50 gold. We do have some basic walls here to help protect this trade. And Blue's trying to stabilize. Red's gold and food has greatly drawn down. Blue is playing the long game a little bit better. Has a lot of wood stored on up. Just spawn his gold. Maybe sell 1,000 that wood. And we do have some gold still left here. Decent amount that'll help keep Red going, but his lack of food is also a bit of a problem right now. Right now his peasant providing 0.73 food per second, as opposed to the patient guards is 0.91. So it looks like Blue's farming economy is better. Got bronze armor now being researched by Red. Good number of these dragons. Blue needs a large number of priests as well. It has a very large stockpile of wood and food. May want to stop the automatic village production. It looks like it has. Just keep caravan production going, but it's a good number of caravans, so I need to sell off some of that food and wood. Sell off 3,000 wood. Good damage onto those. Ooh, that's a large number of casts there. Nukes a good number of those chariot archers. I hear a lot of priests being summoned out by Blue, but looks like they're being misrouted a little bit. Really badly. Can't be wasting them like that. Another nickel strong to be established right here. One of the two of the dragons do go down there. There's still a good number of them over here. That's more camels raiding around these villagers, so Blue's still a little bit everywhere. Dragons trying to play forward. Camels being summoned over here. Getting some hits there on these various infantry units. Blue's starting to push his way back. Trade archers still being produced. Good number of Chuko news here. And a large number of mechanical ox caravans trying to go right there. And that's not a great destination. Blue having both corners of maps causing issues to Red. That's why he had a weird trade path to this one. Now that's being denied. That will greatly hurt Red, losing his most optimal trade route possible. We've got a catapult engaged in the town center. Does put some rounds into it. The patron goddess does have a bit of wood reserve. Needs a lot of priests. Patron goddess does have a decent amount of favor being stored on up. Squeeze another meteor could be quite interesting. Nice little pop over there. Red has a large number of villagers there, so looks like Blue's going to retaliate against, trying to prevent all that wood being collected on up. Couple priests on the field. Looks like priests are getting affected by that stun. Spells shouldn't be infected by casts and spells like that. Some priests now being pulled in the field to help deal with the dragons. But of course the Miggle stronghold still engaging this ballet, or how to pronounce that. Trade just backing off a little bit there, getting splashed by more by these dragons. Dragon gets shot down. Oh, we got also heavy warlock from the field. That's one way to help deal with the town center. We do now have some terracotta riders being established there as former mercenary. Catapults do back off behind the walls and back off even more further. Oh, Priest Perfect 4, gain some damage there on these dragons. Catapults, or, yep, one's at least gauging. There's 3 in this region to gauge this town center. More of the chariot archers, of course, being summoned versus more troop of news. Dowel swordsmen still being summoned. We've got some more of these heavy war weapons being pulled in the field. Don't see any more camel raids. No, still got these camels to trade forward, taking out some of these silos. We know villagers could get hit, and of course, mechanical bull. Trading over here. Okay, that's trade path is 40 gold. That's okay. I think these camel caravans, a good number of them on the field, are currently providing 30. We do now have Garda could go fastest, gather wood faster. You now have some iron research now being researched. I think Blue has all this research. I see iron. Another ancestor being summoned. And in return, do see the forest protects. Ancestors being summoned over here. Got a good number of siege towers here, as well as some war elephants. Dragons trying to respond to all of this. And there's a good number of mechanical bulls. Blue ones should probably try to intercept those if possible. Even just taking out the markets wouldn't be that bad. We'll at least put his bonus set back. We're trying to build out another town center here for more population. No Titan's been put on field. Both players don't have time to spend resources to get out a Titan. And Red has back the game now. This is Angrade saying, "Thanks for watching," and on to the next replay. I'm going to try to reduce some graphic settings to help with the lag. I can see it's not consuming CPU. It's probably just because it's a single core game. So there's not a chance for it to become 64 bits. Let's see. That's actually good. Text quality. Terrain. Actually, water. I think water was a bit of a problem. We could. Let me try lowering down to medium. Foliage. I want to keep that up. Ray traced. Shadow quality. Let's reduce shadows. And that should hopefully be good enough. Oh yeah, I think the main menu's frame rate greatly jumped because of that. And let me bring up my preview, my stream here. Okay, good. I just want to make sure everything's still going good over here. And while that's loading up, that was my last replay I had in the available. So let's go ahead and find some more. All right, at least 4 minutes. No offense to Xbox users, it's tend not to be great. Huh? Does Xbox mean not necessarily use a controller? Let's see now. We find at least 1200 rated. It's like the minimum amount. Possibly him. Too low rated. No offense. I want to at least find some decent replays. For the Xbox. That's the one I just did. For Xbox. Here we go. It'll be a last resort. Let's do this one. Not the highest, but not low. Hopefully, I just want decent replay. Of course, higher the quality, the higher level players, more likely to be just not bad. Of course, it's still an absolute gamble. Oh yeah, I feel the frame rate's a little bit better with reducing some of the stuff. Shadows just eat resources, especially for a single core game. By the way, let's go and get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age Mythology replay. So on the top left side as the blue Gaia, we got Pol Pinho, which is that name well enough, and spawned as the red set, or no, that's raw. We got Maplecraft. And something as well, I should disable preview over here on OBS because that consumes resources. Of course, this is a map of relics. The relics are Pelt of Argus, improved line of sight from myth units, which is okay, not great, honestly. Line of sight is one of those things like, it's a core mechanic of the game, but nothing really great, unless it's a designated unit. We got Skull of Creepos against a small group of monkeys. Wo Hao, Bow of Hongdi, butchered that name well enough. Ranged attacks from human soldiers will slow enemies' movements, so a relic will cause your ranged soldier to have a minus 15% move speed for 2 seconds. That's interesting. Very interesting. And Demeter's Throne. Drop sites, ox cards, houses, and manors cost less and build faster. That's on the Atlantean side of the map. That's actually absolutely worthless for the Gaia player. Economic Guild costless. Manners costless, which is nice, but yeah, not useful. See, this is ranged human soldiers or ranged heroes? Ranged soldiers. I can see that maybe a little bit overpowered for Relic. I don't know. If it says like ranged heroes or all hero attacks, that would make a bit more sense. Either way, we do now have Raw aging up to Bass, get access to Sphinx. And Blue Gaia is aging to Oceanus, get the Caladria. And additionally, she could deploy out a Dockyard Galley Servant. Not a good idea, but can. That was a good idea. Caladria now playing field, a flying here, healer, and stunner.
Scopos.
Oracle down south and here, as well as right here. I think the auto scouts turned on for them, because I don't think manual scouting for oracles is real. Probably for pirate-rated players, it's probably more of a natural thing, but when I was growing up, I could never really make oracles super great at scouting. I just placed them in a what I consider the most optimal spot and left them there. Not really scout, just observe. If that would make any poor sense. We got now the Creo Sphinx, so we've got some initial research now for the Sphinx. Let's slow down to regular speed. Of course, he's basically a giant cat. He played with the human quite well. We got some Marmellos here. 2 of them are hero. Creo Sphinx do move at 5.3. Marmellos move at decent speed. They're like Berserks or Ulfsarks. Never understood why they renamed Ulfsarks to Berserks. Berserk is just way too common of a name. Ulfsark sounds a bit more foreign, if that makes any sense. Caladria getting some great stunning or snaring there, which is actually pretty nice. Her movement speed is lower than the Creo Sphinx. The Creo Sphinx should be able to escape out there, or should I say, Hair Cosplay Sphinx. Or Hair Cross Sphinx. Herico Sphinx. I just see where Hair Cos, and I think Cosplay, then Sphinx. Even though that reads the word letter S twice. Anyway, just me being stupid out of the way. Red Squirrel's cleaning up some delicious caribou.
Burek.
None has a red nose, so they're not myth units. A good number of heroic Marmellos. 1 unheroic Marmello push way forward. More Marmellos in the build queue, as well as Oracles. Caladria, of course, in the sky. Red is eyeing for villagers, so Red's probably eyeing for a fast heroic age, possibly. Priest bring back a relic. It's the one that has ranged human soldiers to slow down units. In theory, that also means does not apply to the priests, just to for the Egyptians, just slingers, right? Unless siege weapons are considered human soldiers. Then it could also apply to catapults. That's probably not a good idea. So slingers can now slow down units, which could be quite useful against these Marmellos. They're more of a high-speed unit. It'd be interesting how that all will play out. We do now have that looks like a serrated blade. Whatever was probably was cancelled. Caladria on the build queue. Marmello's push way forward. Caladria will spot the priest. Priest may have spot some of that stuff. Priest see pretty far. I can always just switch over to him, see how well he falls. See how well he can see. No, priests don't see super far. It's the obelisk they built that can see really far. Creo Sphinx over here. Creo Sphinx moving around. Heading up north, of course, got the citizens here. And the Oracle in the corner. The cat's going to batter him down. Spin to win complete. Creo Sphinx heading up north. Oracle heading up there. Huh. These oracles must be on the auto scout. And looks like oracles love just auto scout into the corners. So if you want to snipe oracles, send a unit to the corners? That's looks like what happened there. Rear Sphinx do, or Heracross Sphinx do spin there. Galadriel here to slow them down. They have taken some damage. They can always fall back to a priest, trying to get a hit there on this citizen. None of these citizens are heroic, which is actually, you usually see a lot of heroic citizens for Gaia, but not in this case. And now the Heracross Sphinx, Heracross? Sphinx fading back. We do have the settlement being established here by Red. Red also has a significant wood reserve. These guys should escape on out of there. They do right now move at 5.8 speed, so pretty quick. Obelisk being established here to torment his opponent. They do spin the wind there, but there's a lot of heroic Mermellos there. And they get ripped apart. Not paying close enough attention. Another Sphinx on the build queue. Got Husbandry, as well as Sekhmet. That's the Scarab one, and Citadels. Managed Shepherd will now have a favorite spot on that Citadel. Again, I still get hit by the lag spikes. There's got to be a setting there that just eats all your resources I need to look up. Because sometimes, like, oh, this works fine, then I get up here. I think it's the water. If I look down here, no problems. If I go more down here, it's fine. I think the water is sapping my resources. Do I go way over here? Yeah, it's smooth. Gotta be the water. Maybe if I were to basically turn off all water settings, that may help out. Here, give me a moment. Game, graphics. Oh wait, it probably can't change. Here we go. Water. Worry about it later. Sphinx getting ripped apart there. Galadriel's are slowing down the Sphinx. Scarab, of course, can explode. Priestess get picked off there. Got some monkeys here. I do not know if they count as Mythology or not. They have 35 health. The Citadel is now put on the field. And a Miggle stronghold now being built. Rain, water, just turn water to low. Yeah, I think that did actually help out. There's gotta be something involved in the water. Quarry being researched, more citizens, more Mermellos. So overall, probably more axemen wouldn't be half bad. We do now have the bone bow, as well as more of the chariot archers. Got the tree as well, so both players age 3. Carnivore can still be established by Gaia.
Grig.
Oops, sorry, hit my microphone there. Decent sized army there by Blue. Got 79 military units versus 31. Red needs to start getting more of army. I think, do relic monkeys consume 1 pop? Nope. Couple Galadriel there. A good number of Mermellos, so need some more axemen. Chariot archers not a bad option as well. Got some Termas, which are ranged units. Ranged cavalry. More chariot archers in the field. They're not medium chariot archer or heavy chariot archers just yet. Scares Barrow to explode. We've got the Miggle stronghold instead of finding some big fire support here. Roderick gets picked off there. Still got the Symphonian Bird. Mel's pushed way forward. Got some axemen not being put in the field. Heavy axemen. A little bit late. They're hitting also Termos. It's not a good target for them. And now Blue's falling back there. Dryad push way forward. Palace now established, so Guy can now advance to age 4. Another tree has been established there as well. More Memellos are being heroicified.
N wedge.
Axemen's are definitely a good option to help deal with all the Memellos. Got some Termos here. They can actually largely ignore their counter unit. Drive's been put in field, so maybe some priests in the back line wouldn't hurt. Got some camel riders here. They do offer bonus damage versus cavalry. Offer a little bit of bonus damage versus ranged soldier, so they'd be particularly effective versus Termos since they're both ranged, classified as ranged soldier and cavalry. More Sphinx being pulled up by red.
You need to.
A little bit bold trying to go for a town center right there. It may be in blue's vision range as well. Just out of his vision range. Sphinx heading up north. More Argus archers now being deployed in the field by blue. Red is actually deploying out some slinger research. So may I from backline slingers. Yeah, blue does actually have quite a bit of gold stored on up. Another citadel has been pulled in the field. Now command ship can get 2 sets of discounts. Siege work back here. A nice catapult or 2 over here, or siege tower to help push over here wouldn't be half bad. During the conflict, go in for the structures. Heavy slinger research now the way. Red right now has more civilian population than blue. Memellos straightforward, no boiling oil there. Krios Cross Sphinx will not be useful in this situation. These are all heroic. Cam Marshal goes on down. We do have these Creo Cross Sphinx heading up north. We got a heroic Oracle here, so he can defend himself quite well for this Creo Cross Sphinx. Camera Riders be a better target to raid him. Got heroic here as well. These guys are not heroic and also too close to each other. Destroyer's also pulled on in as well. Trade archers push forward. Got a nice mixed army by red and by blue. Memellos, there's overall good items to mix on in since they're very generous and very good. Priests are hitting the Dryas, a good number of Dryas here. Got a good number of Speaks now for priests on the field.
Go close.
Destroyers are a pretty good frontline unit. They're very durable to range damage. Both sides' front lines are disintegrating. Looks like blues would disintegrate first, but these are just only axemen remaining. Got a good number of trade archers, slingers, and priests here. Priests quickly taking out these dryads. Slingers need to retarget towards all the range units. Trade archers, they can hit either target, that'd be just fine for them. Terminals are counter archer units, so they have to make sure they're not targeting priests. Priests are classified as heroes, not as ranged soldiers. And does hop inside the palace there, which will get some extra arrows firing. This palace is also a little bit on fire. It is Gaia, so it does get some health regen, but knock knock. Goes down. These termites will kill it till we get report. Do we see any incendiary arrows? Nope, no incendiary arrow research. More Sphinx, camel caravans, Sling of the Sun, and the Force of the West Wind. Dryads heading down south of the winter. Blue doesn't have a whole large defensive army. Red has a quite aggressive army, but nothing to crack the palace. At least not well. Couple priests here. Yeah, right now I do believe the proximity of water is causing my frame rate drops, though it's actually not doing quite well up here. Does pretty well right there, just not right here. Does well over here, even though there's a little bit of water there. I'm not sure what's causing lag spike. Is it a lush? I need to look up a way of what causes people's lag spikes or reduce frames. Because something's reducing frames and I do not know what's causing it. Slingers and what's it called? Trade archers push forward. Destroyers trying to destroy the town center. Argus archers have been horrified. Help deal with the Creole Chaos Sphinx. Gonna priests here to deal with the Dryads. Dryads are zero population, hence why you see them constantly. They also cost a little favor. Monkeys are going down. More destroyer, and now we've got some heavy cavalry being put on the field, the Contineras. Hostiles go down. Got some more of these cavalry being put on the field. They're just medium cavalry at the moment. More Dryads being put on the field. Argus archers starting to go on down as well. Red's trying to fall back, take some damage there. Good amount of cavalry being employed on the field. No direct counter for him, other than just hitting them hard with a lot of things. So Blue's transitioned to a cavalry-based army. Red's trying to get some more axemen. Also has spearmen on the build queue as well. These are regular spearmen, not even medium spearmen. I'll get that research going. Red's also at pop cap. Have some war elephants push way over here. Or a war elephant. The chariot archers could grappling rotate up here to help provide some fire support. We've got a large number of idle villagers here by blue. Scarab does explode there. Contineras is doing some great work there, ripping apart everything, has some backline support as well. Another Sphinx support in the field. More spearmen straight forward now. They are medium spearmen. Spearmen trying to regroup in large numbers. Heavy spearmen push way forward. Got now Eclipse to pull out by Red. Does have two Sphinx here. Cavalry starting going down. Got some Dryads here. Got a mass number of heroic citizens as well as medium Contineras still on the build queue. Destroyers being summoned as well by Blue. Scarabs smash into the Dryads. I was making like siege weapon sounds. The Dryas have low crush armor. They have some good crush armor. Scarab does explode there. Not sure. It could be one of the new Chinese factions. I don't know much about them, but some of them seem pretty strong. A lot of gimmicks as well, I've seen. We do now have Atlas now being queued up for the Argus. And now we've got the Containers push way forward. Citadel taking some fire. Got some goats still here, fattened up, not being eaten, fully fattened as well. I'm not sure. I don't know which are the strongest of the Egyptians, Norse and Greek. I think Thor is generally pretty highly rated because he can get out some free dwarves. And his Dwarven Gold Mine is a good composition with that. I can't really think. I think maybe Thor, if I could be mistaken about that. Can't say for sure. Spearmen push way forward. And we've also got some camels here, which are counter cavalry as well. And it looks like these spearmen push way forward, doing a good job doing their counter work. Got heavy chariot ballista here, a counter infantry unit. Gets healed up by the Claudra there. Good defense, plus the palace is there to support. It looks like something that's causing my lag spikes. Actually, something over here. What on earth is causing it? Oh, that is destroyed. You know, this one was destroyed. I didn't realize this one was also destroyed. I was not paying enough attention. Right now, red has 100 civilians in the field. Blue only has 48. Dryads here in good numbers. Hacking apart these catapults now. Got some more spearmen and Creole cross Sphinx. Dryads going to be ripped apart there. Bernard Priest and Sphinx to help engage them. Spearmen he's a generalist. They're a bit more of a counter than generalists, but they're still actually pretty good as a generalist unit as well. Argus push way forward. Priests are throwing a lot of holy rocks at him, trying to poke out every single one of his eyes. Catapults engaged into the palace, but we also have an explosion available for Gaia, so she's planned to the next stage. Maybe more chariots needs to be, or this many spearmen. Argus also a pretty good generalist there. Argus does spit some acid there. Monkeys hitting the Argus. Claudia trying to get some healing there, but she does get picked off by a chariot archer there. Another nuclear stronghold being pulled over here. And there's implosion here. To the nuclear stronghold. It may destroy this one since it's still in the construction state. Cows live. I love flying units. Sea Tower does take a bit of damage there. And probably take a lot of fire from these archers. Red Pawnee's got some more slingers to help deal with all of these Argus archers. Dry does get picked off there pretty quickly. For now, Raw does have quite a bit of research stockpiled up. I think he has enough for Mythic Age if he were to actually get it researching. Mythic Age is now being researched, going for Horus, give access to the Avengers, and the Tornado. So the Sphinx can win, spin to win, so can the Avengers. Miggle Stronghold still up here, as well as the town center. Doesn't appear to be fortified, nor does any of the masonry or any of the health increase research has been well researched. Town center about to go on down. Argus archers are holding quite well. Got a heavy war elephant there. Does the bonus damage versus range. Got some destroyers here. Monkeys being picked off once again. Nickel Stronghold being established here. Red does have a decent number of traders in the field. War elephant solo being picked off there. Once again bled out a little bit as well. And now got Horus active. There's Tornado. I always feel like Tornado is like a little bit of a weaker of the final god power. Looks impressive, that's for sure. Does go down, and there. Large number of heroic Argus archers, but a lot of those guys are quite wounded. So should have been a little bit more selective there. Blue trying to rebuild the town center, or build a town center. And Red has claimed this town center over here. Could claim some farms as well. Red's even claimed the caribou up here, very nice. So he's still trying to maintain, grab resources from the map, trying to minimize use of farms. Very, very nice. Sure, let's try which way forward. Got the adventure here, spinning to win. Now got the Champion Axeman research. Got these forces pushing forward, trying to engage these units. Nuclear Stronghold trying to be established. Another asbestos tree in the Golden Field. Not sure for what purpose though. It does increase the build limit, looks like. Or was always 15. Can't remember. Heavy war elephants pushing forward, drawing quite a bit of fire there. Nuclear Stronghold may go down here. Does go down. These Argus archers are going to have trouble versus these war elephants. War elephants also pretty good versus buildings as well. Time for the multiplier against them. Though it still does hack damage, no crush damage. You also have now the heavy Cultipeltis counter cavalry unit for the Atlanteans, trying to engage some of these elephants. Red's assault is starting to stall out a little bit. He is trying to block more heavy war elephants, more Avengers, and camel caravans. You do also have the Axe Avengers force increase the attack of accident as they lose hit points, making them strong against buildings. Only buildings, looks like. Oh, also increase the max damage by 0.5% per missing 1 health. Got it. So they also get bonus damage for buildings as an additional bonus benefit. And the Dryads here, Red does have a significant gold reserve, so maybe it's not a good number of priests. His gold reserve is not super high though, so Axemen or some gold stronghold units would be useful. Now Dryads can kill as well. Priests wouldn't be half bad as well. He does have a good number of priests being built and being coalesced now. More Axemen being flown field, good counter unit. Good number of champion war elephants push way forward. Got more counter cavalry units for Gaia. Elephants taking some fire there. Axemen engaging the counter cavalry unit, so the Axemen should be able to rip apart. More Orcs Archers and Dryads for blue. Right now, blue's scraping ball of their own resources. Red has a sizable load. Maybe pull off a wood consumption and get out a Titan Gate. Or maybe a Wonder. More Orcs Archers been put on the field. Got some Fanatics on the field. Counter infantry, counter cavalry units. That's probably not a bad idea. Open gauge everything, both Axemen and the elephants. Probably would have been a better idea to go for that long time ago. They also have the Serrated Blades passive, so it does cause some bleeding damage, as well as increase their damage. Now for the champion infantry units for blue. Avenger pushes way forward. We'll spin the win there. Red does have a good number of priests, so the Dryads are not super useful at the moment. But of course they are free population space. But right now he has plenty of open population. Calvin's taking some of these outlying structures down. Catapultists push way forward. More Mamellas on the build queue, as well as Fanatics. Doesn't have too many production queues for Fanatics though. Champion range units being queued on up for blue. And looks like Red's trying to build that town center. Blue's trying to stop it. Got a Creo Cypher there. Extra town center does go down, and Titan Gate's being established somewhere. Red is now advanced to the Titan Age somewhere. I'm not sure where the Titan Gate is. And looks like Blue is back in the game now. This Android saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Give me one more. I'm curious if there's any quick setting I can reduce to fix frame rate issues in Age of Mythology. Oh well. I'm gonna find a replay. Something for additional research. That should do reasonable enough. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Mythology replay. Spawn on the north side as the blue Fuxi. We have Moose Thief. Spawn on the south side as the red Thor. We got insert feed here. I have Thor selected there because some other reason, even though I rebound my hotkeys to make the cameras move around, the Chinese faction just does not want to listen to my rebind hotkey, so I'll still try to click on the invisible buttons. Either way, when it comes to relics on the map, we do have the... I'm trying to have trouble clicking on it. We got the blue crystal shard, which does go ahead and increase wood and gold gathering rate. Over here, we do have Rhea's crown. It does give town center and villager centers cost less, 10% less, and do provide slight favor generation. Over here, we got the Anka Fra. Provides more favor generation, 0.05, so even greater. And Tail of Cerberus makes all your myth units special attacks more often. We do now have, of course, it's the early eco phase, so let's fast forward a little bit. We do have the initial God Power has been summoned for Blue. The Peach Blossom Spring. Dark Location will create a Peach Blossom Spring whose resource stockpile grows over time. That would be this right here. You see it's generating 2 food per second. And the resources are gathered pretty quick, but when the stockpile stops growing, once villagers starts gathering from it. So it's like the Age of Empires 3 Crates of Strongbird, the Swedish food fish crates, which that's based off of fermenting fish as a way of food preservation. And it didn't interrupt the movement there of that Kafu, or however you pronounce it. Temple now being built now. And Blue's age up is now started. We do have the Zuinu. If access to Quan. Of course, all the Chinese civilizations don't know all the quirks just yet. This one says it is wisdom of military strategy, focus on healing and army production. So he may be I'm a bit aggressive. My apologies, I'm going to adjust my microphone a little bit. So just heading up north, trying to collect some local delicious deer. Dwarves, yep, they probably should build the ox cart before they start collecting from any other resources. More Kafu being deployed in the field. Red's going for some Perseers. And Red's being picked up by the pioneers, non-German pioneers. There's the Quillen. The Quillen is a mythic unit. He heals nearby units, good against human soldiers and other myth units. Offer 12 damage, relative slow attack speed, slight range, good multiplier versus myth units, usually at their ×2 at this age. And also very fast, so looks like they're most similar to Valkyries if I would hazard a guess. Damage and relatively slow attack speed is not too significantly great. And this will give for a little bit extra favor generation. The Anka for all may have been cleaned up by blue. Yes, it was. That's even more favor generation. Colin moving over there. We do have now the Pioneer Push 4. Try and pick up this relic, the Crystal Shard. Which, get that did again. The faster wood and gold collection rate by 5%. Something small, but something very permanent and nice to have. Each Blossom Spring is probably a good thing to collect from. Once all other food sources you realistically can grab is not available. Last resort food before transition to farms. Got the Pioneer Portrait 4. Gains hits her onto the Herseer. It now does 7.7 at a slow attack speed. Sky Lantern does go down. We do have more Herseers here and the initial Berserk. And more additional Berserks.
Tilbuin.
We do have multiple throwing axes and push way forward. Imperial Academy now being established. Biggie going on down. These pigs are not yet fattened up all the way.
Skipan.
Got a good number of Berserks and Herseers push way forward. Berserk push way forward. Gets stoned to death by the Kafu. Red trying to interrupt. Doesn't cancel the town center building. So that does get destroyed. Blue's also pretty close to the next age. Here's the Quillen. I'm not sure what ability that was. It may have been a healing ability. Do now have the Watchtower upgrade. Looks like whatever attack it has will greater than one range, that's for sure. Red's now trying to pull out forward Longhouse. There's age 3 by blue. Didn't realize it's also already an 8 research and has a good amount of research stockpiled up. Does have access to the forest protection. Does utilize it on the temple here. Quillen's already going down, so does the Tau. This little bit of health regen is going to be very useful. Does knock around some of those units. More pioneers being established now. Nice little snare. Blue's myth unit does go down. Let's see what both of them have.
Tilbuin.
Try to establish another longhouse here. It still has this god power here. Vanish. Groups of friendly units make them invisible for a short amount of time. Attacking will reveal their position. Not really something you can use at the moment, though. Nice little snare there. Now the fortress is now completed. Another one of these Tao's been put on field. Has great crush damage, so it's a good siege unit. Berserks and Throw Maximum being pulled up by red. These pioneers are they classified as hero or hero and ranged soldier? Ranged hero suggests to me that it will receive anti-ranged attack damage. Healing Spring Slouch here, that's not a bad thing. Try and go for forward Townsend here. These guys are all pretty wounded, so it's probably the best time to pull out Healing Spring. Has access to flaming weapons. And going for our Dwarven Breastplate now. But it's there on the Tao, backing off a little bit there. Got the hill fort. Going on some of the medium Huskarls counter range units. Got a Nizha there. Maybe some battery rams wouldn't be half bad. Yep, battery rams now queued on up. Blue's actually now clicking up for this cherry blossom. Set the coin. So it's going to quickly collect that up. Right now they're collecting at a rate of 1.31, slightly faster than normal. This coin deposit has been cleaned up. Maybe we could try going for this one over here. Red's trying to claim this one. Force under fire. Got decent amount of production structures here. Great Hall has been interrupted. There goes the hill fort. That's a Battleborn now put on view. Being focused on about those pioneers. Something is almost like battery ram hitting down that watchtower. Got the troll here as well. That may be the free one he got from originally. Ryan's Sunfire Sport. Mythology went down for blue. We got these batterums knocking down the fortress. Cherry Blossom has been cleaned on up. Blue's trying to repair up this fortress in combat as well. Not so great. Red does have almost twice the number of villagers. And Red's starting to fall back a little bit there. Took a little bit of damage, just falling back in spring, get healed on up, wouldn't be half bad. This force would disintegrate pretty quickly without it.
Fyrir þar.
Mark is being salvaged there for some odd reason. Guess he needed one. Another hill fort. Hill fort being built there. He needs some more battery rams. Those battery rams have been doing quite well.
Tilbúin.
Heavy infantry now being researched by Red. Blue's going for boiling oil. Got now heavy infantry deployed by Red, heavy berserks here in good numbers. We do have more heroes being summoned. The Sage, offer a bit of divine and regular damage. Additional research by Blue. It is Hooves of the Wind. Improve makes their cavalry move faster and make them less vulnerable to hack damage. We got Reincarnation. Reincarnates a fallen sword spawning new human soldiers each time a number of them has died. I don't know the exact conversion rate. Some looks like 1 for 5. Another hill fort being established here. Blue's having trouble finding some military force field, needs some anti-infantry. It looks like the portable ram is on fire. Probably should treat the wood. And the snare effects from that temple should subside now. No longer additional cast room. Adram's now going to hit the fortress there. Red's pushing forward a decent amount of force. We got also flame weapons now active there. That may have been the flame effect may have been from that. Either way, Blue does back the game now. That's a great scene. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I'm getting a little bit of heartburn at the moment, so I'm probably gonna end the stream a little bit early today. So everyone, thank you for watching. Have a good